Hi there, I'm Yako. Welcome to the Upper Room podcast. The Upper Room is a place where we gather and sit for a while as we explore the kingdom and the teachings of Christ. If that resonates with you, you're welcome here. Join me as we step a little deeper into the mystery and the wonder of the kingdom. In today's episode, we will be looking into how individuals of unusual perception shape reality. This is not fantasy or hidden knowledge, and this level of perception becomes available to all who choose to see. There's a question that sits underneath human history, but we almost never ask it directly. Why is it that certain individuals, often quiet, often without power, somehow change the way people see the world? Not loudly, not forcefully, but something shifts, and over time, everything looks different. We tend to assume that it's influence, or reach, or audience size, but it's not. It's something deeper than that. It's what happens when someone sees clearly and stays aligned with what they see, even in small ways, even in ordinary moments. The first thing a person like that gives is not information, it's permission, because most people already sense something is off. They feel it, quietly, but they've learned to doubt it, to override it, to talk themselves out of what they see. And then someone comes along and simply names what is actually there, clearly, precisely, without exaggeration, and something releases, not because it's new, but because it's familiar, like remembering something you forgot you knew. There's also something about a coherent life that's very difficult to ignore. Not success, not performance, just alignment, where what someone sees, what they value, what they say, and how they live all move together. When people encounter that, they don't just admire it, they recognize it. And once you've seen that kind of coherence, you can't fully unsee it. When someone like this creates something, writing, ideas, even just language, it doesn't feel like new information. It feels like something becoming visible, like, oh, that's what this is. And once you see it that way, you don't go back. Things start to organize themselves. Confusion begins to settle. Not because someone told you what to think, but because you can finally see clearly enough to think for yourself. Every culture lives inside a kind of shared story. Some of it is true, some of it isn't. And within that, there are people who stay connected to what's real. They become anchor points, not by arguing, not by forcing anything, just by being steady. Because reality doesn't need effort to hold, and over time, things around them begin to shift, quietly. Every real shift has a moment, a threshold, where something that couldn't be said suddenly becomes sayable. Something that couldn't be seen becomes visible. And after that, it spreads, not because it was pushed, but because it was true. So can one person change reality? Not the structure of reality itself, but something just as powerful. They restore contact with it, and when people see clearly again, they begin to live differently, and that changes everything, quietly, gradually, almost invisibly. Before anything changes out there, it changes in how we see, and sometimes all it takes is one person who refused to stop seeing. Thank you very much for listening to the end. If this video resonates with you, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, God bless you.